What's up out there in guitar world? It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and I'm going to preview my guitar tab arrangement for Mr. Magic by Grover Washington Jr. So let's walk through page one, nice and slow. Ready, go. Fourth time. So that was page one. This is exactly the next part that it jumps into, the E flat major 7 and the A flat major 7. But that's on page two. And so far I have page one up for you. And here we go with details. I kind of spazzed out and flipped from using the pick to not using the pick. So typically when I'm going to comp things without the pick, I hold it right there in between my middle finger and my first finger, just like so. And that's what you have to do here on the intro, the C minor 11 to the F7. These are keyboard chords. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 E. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 E. So I like the sound of my fingers on that kind of stuff. And then when I switch into the line, I use the pick. Because that's cool for this stuff. And then what I did at the end for some reason is I went back to my fingers on this line. Sorry about that. So anyway, what's cool about this? Well, what isn't cool about this? So the chord voicings are just super, super smart. And it's kind of like a guitar part that stands out more than a keyboard part, which is strange because Bob James is on this recording and he's supposed to be, well, he is a monster. But for some reason, the way Eric Gale is playing these lines, what's that? Puts a little dead note there. If you look at the first measure of the second line, it's he hits a dead note. I have a hard time making it not sound like a harmonic, but it's on the recording if you listen real close. And these all these little two-note chords are connecting from a C minor 7 and then to an F7. So it's basically like the beginning. One measure on the C minor 11 and then one measure on the F7. But it's pretty inventive, you know? So I like those kind of, it's like a second. It's really nice. And then going into the fourth line, we've got A flat over B flat. And B flat minor 7, E flat 9 over B flat, A flat major 7, G7 sharp 5. And there you have it as far as page one goes. So I only have page one right now, but I want to get it up on the site because a lot of people dig this tune. I love this style of jazz. This is a very, how do you say it respectfully? This is a very commercial form of jazz, and people dig it. You're going to hear this tune whether you like it or not at jazz clubs everywhere. It's just a popular, easygoing kind of. I think maybe before even like smooth jazz became a thing, Bob James was doing this, and along with David Sanborn and a lot of those people. But anyway, this has some cool changes in it, and it's super fun to play over, and it's not like psycho like bebop where you're just like struggling to hang on with stuff. And a lot of people tune out on that. They really don't listen because it's just so chaotic. You know what I mean? It's definitely a challenge for the musician. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but this kind of jazz, this 70s R&B funk jazz, in my opinion, it's just never going to go out of style, and it's always a good call when you're putting together tunes for like a club gig if you're going to play jazz. So anyway, page one so far. Hopefully that gives you a good start on it, and I am definitely going to be keeping this one in the works to finish it up. All right then. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.